it's pretty randy. But
go ahead.
Well, because basically I said, is she going to be okay with this scene? And he said, oh yeah, she asked if maybe you could put the gun up her butt.
All right.
I said, okay, well, that's not going to be a problem. That's not going to be a problem.
So, Bill, what kind of caliber actor are you?
44, baby.
Do you guys know that Rob actually put out a Best of Banjo and Sullivan disc?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Buy it, man. It's got a tune called "I'm Out Getting Hammered While You're Out Getting Nailed."
Yeah.
It just sounds great.
So, Priscilla's a trooper, let's put it that way. And we worked it out, and actually when I did the scene, it did make me feel really bad, personally. And that's when I came out and said that to Rob, and he said, art is not safe. And that let me know that we weren't just making a stinking horror sequel.
Yeah, you were really trying.
That we were really going for something very special and powerful, and that's such a cool statement. Art is not safe. I never even thought about that before. But art is not safe.
No, it's not.
I think it's just
agree.
painting a little
And
picture,
look at the people here. I mean, look at
look at Van Gogh.
Yeah. Well, I just think that it was an amazing statement. It was awesome. It was a throwback to everything that dragged me into the drive-ins in the 70s.
Yeah.
Well, or dragged me into every one of Sid's movies.
Yeah. I have a Michael Berryman question.
Sure. Well, I'd like to respond to Bill's last little commentary because I was called to do a scene in a movie in Wisconsin. I was living with a lovely lady for 7 years, stunningly gorgeous, and art is not safe. And to make the scene, I had to do a scene, and I wound up calling the director, producer, and the actress for this scene, and I said, look, I'm comfortable up to this point, and then we can do this, and then we can finish the scene where certain things are implied, and it can be more strong, more poignant, more art, better for everybody. And actually, I felt really comfortable, even though the scene itself, because when you're doing the scene, when you're doing a rape scene, a love scene, a whatever scene, and you're butt naked, you know what? They don't always seal off the set. You might have at least half a dozen crew members, and it's not...
And the caterer.
And a caterer. Yeah.
And some guys just wandered in because they look cool.
You never know, and you're trying to be in the moment. But I was grateful and gracious to my actress to be in the moment with you, and her boyfriend was like over there, and my girlfriend was at home. She couldn't make it. She had commitments, and we as artists work together. It is a family of art people that do film, and so if you have that support, it makes it wonderful. But if you don't have that support, it is ugly. It's really ugly.
Yeah.
Everybody's had those or heard of those rumors of people who have done fantastic performances, great multi-budgeted mega blockbusters, and it's a relationship between a man and a woman on a love scene or sexual scene, and then you find out later that they hated each other's guts. But it came off brilliantly. Officer and a Gentleman is one of them.
Yeah,
I thought that relationship between them
you're
two was great, and you find out later that they really didn't get along so well. And I thought they pulled it off real well in terms of
the three people in this crowd.
And you know how to tell as an audience. As an audience, you can tell if they got along well when they're doing the love scene and they say, "I love you so much." Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen it? Yeah, they bitch at one another like crazy off camera. Yeah, I love you so much.
So it's shaking the head no, you mean?
Yeah.
Doing your job.
Yeah, that's it.
Who's got a question?
Who's got a question?
How about way in the back? Your hands up.
Who's the girls got? Yeah. Yeah, baby.
You guys are usually in more serious, genre roles. So what was it like to play something a little bit more morbidly humorous and crass as a prostitute or pimp, I should say, and orderly, so to speak? You guys enjoy that?
We
had pimping her. He was a pimping the guy who works for him.
Hey, it was fun. I never played a pimp before, and so it was.
You did a good job.
It was.
She did a great job.
Thanks, man. So
He just came to his table.
it was a lot of fun being Sid's brother, playing a pimp, a different story. People trying to figure out how we were brothers, and then and we won't go into that.
Brother from
One fried
and then
chicken,
we
one
had
sold tail.
Michael. What?
I said one fried chicken, one sold tail.
Okay, continue.
Never mind.
Anyway,
man. Jesus Christ, you guys are rough audience.
So we had a
yeah, Clevelanders.
Michael. Hey, baby, I've been from Indianapolis. Don't tell me. I know you folks.
Westerners know.
Michael had a scene. He and what was the guy's name? I'm sorry.
Calvin?
Calvin. He and Calvin, the African American guy who came out with a shotgun, and during one of the scenes, that sat on the porch. And that's the last you saw of him, or the only part you saw of him, except for the party scene. Well, they had a scene in the beginning at the gate where they come into Charlie's Frontier Funtown, which was hilarious, and it'll probably be on the DVD thing. I'm sure it is.
I hope so.
But I mean, it was great playing that character. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the freedom Rob gave me to play it. I enjoyed working with Michael because Michael supported me. You know, he let me lead. Bump. He came in. He supported me. He was absolutely wonderful. And some of the stuff that's not there should be there or will be there, and you'll be able to see that. But I appreciate him as an actor, and I appreciate him as.
There are no small parts.
No, he was outrageous. He was outrageous. I couldn't shut him up. You know, I couldn't shut up between takes. That was the problem. Well, always. No. This. Did I tell you the sin, Bill? Did I tell you about?
They left out the onion.
No, every time we're working, man, we're working fine. In between takes, Michael's telling me every fucking story from every film he's ever done in his whole fucking life. And he goes on and on. This is going, I said, God, Michael.
I'm writing a book.
Gee. Loved him when the camera's running. When it stopped, I ran the other way. Said, here comes another story. But he was great. He's great.
Can you say, just for me, you gotta hustle that pussy?
You gotta hustle that pussy, baby. I was surprised that I was in Baltimore, and I don't know the ladies in Baltimore, but they were having me call their girlfriends, saying, "You gotta hustle that pussy." They had having me write it for the girlfriends on those autographs, and they were having me sign their chest, but hustle that pussy, baby.
Thanks,
so I don't know what the thing is with the hustle the pussy
half
thing.
the room wants to move to Baltimore now.
Well, wait a minute. No. I'm just letting them know.
The other half has just gotten
Give a
back
few
from Baltimore.
drinks, and the people and the ladies of Cleveland will be doing the same. I guarantee you, and them doing it
I
better.
hope so, just for my
And doing it better, right, ladies of Ohio?
See it now, ladies from Ohio. I take a drone shot from Cleveland, bro.
Cleveland, let's action, baby.
Ken, your fucking stock just went down.
I'm telling you, boy.
Taking fast.
That was
Listen to the
hard.
ladies of Cleveland.
Thanks, ladies.
All right, hurry. Somebody save Ken with a good question. Go ahead right here. You were asking for. Yeah.
Are any of you having new movies coming out in the future or working on?
Oh, that was my ending question.
Yeah.
Let's bring that up at the end, guys. Anybody got a rejects question? Go ahead, right in the front.
All right. Considering the first film, House of 1,000 Corpses, had such dark imagery and everything was shot like a lot of night stuff, and the contrast to the second film being so bright, what led to that? It was so outdoorsy and not, a lot of bright sunlight kind of thing instead of being such a. What led
It's
to
cheaper.
Gotta shoot during the day. Natural light costs way less than all.
It was
those hot lights.
115 freaking degrees, and we were 3 miles east and no fucking where. Okay?
East of Bumfuck.
That's it.
Simi Valley's on fire.
Oh,
right
he's
now.
in there. Go ahead, man.
Thank you.
I was wondering why
It is now.
Karen Black didn't come back.
Oh, that might be an ugly question. But who thought Leslie Easterbrook replaced her real?
Artistic.
Hey, if I can get her here in the spring, you want to meet her? yeah, she might be here, baby.
Artistic differences.
I wasn't even gonna answer it, guys.
No money, no honey.
Yeah, but if you know Karen Black, she's half insane, and I'll say that for the guys so they don't have to.